Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a time lapse of me creating my August 2020 bullet journal setup. In the summer, I like to hike, fish, and take lots of pictures, and I'm so thankful that I can do that still in the midst of this global pandemic. Usually I yearn for the city since this is where I grew up, but this year it has been so awesome to live so close to the mountains and in a low population density area. I am also finishing up summer classes and getting ready for the general semester. It has been great to get back into school through summer classes, and it's amazing to think about how far I have come since this previous spring when I had my limbic system injury. I have a really intense course load coming up this fall, and so I will likely be taking a break from filming. I will try my best to post updates on my latest artwork and bullet journal spreads, but I will be busy diving into my research project on SARS-CoV-2, aka COVID, and studying for physiology and biochemistry. This month, I did Poppies as my theme. I didn't have much time to spend on this spread since I went on vacation the first week of August, so I did a lot with my Lightbox. A lot of people feel like this is cheating, but when I haven't ever drawn something before or I am running really low on time, I'm okay with utilizing my resources. Using my resources like this also gives me the opportunity to learn how to draw these better so that eventually I could try something similar without the aid of a Lightbox. Even though a lot of it's traced, the final product ends up being much different than the original image. So in my opinion, a Lightbox is a bullet journaler's best friend. And since bullet journaling is really personal and not really for other people anyway, it doesn't matter whether something like tracing is cheating, as long as you're having fun with it. I traced everything with my black Sakura Micron 0.2mm pen and then went over everything in Reeves watercolors. I had to do a few layers of full washes to really get the vibrancy and saturation that I was looking for in the poppies, but a lot of times that's how it is with watercolors. The quote I chose to open this month with is, "There are always flowers for those who want to see them," from Henry Matisse. I realized that after doing this, I actually used the same quote back in February, so I guess that means that I must like it. For the important dates page, I decided to do another calendar. I really like having my important dates page in this layout because I can easily see where each event is in relation to everything else in my week and month. It also helps me to pre-plan and write down any events that I have planned before I've completed that section of the weekly spread. The goals page this month was so much fun. I really enjoy doing patterns, but I've had a hard time up until this point figuring out how to incorporate them into this spiral-bound bullet journal. I used to do them all the time with the hardback binding in the center to connect to the weekly spreads. I also like this pattern because it gives the page such a dramatic pop of color. My goals for this month are to get in lots of fun and rest before classes start, go fishing and hiking at least once a week, and be aware of stress and redirect it. For the habit tracker, again I used my Lightbox to trace the calendars. This saved me at least an hour of drawing time, which is huge when you're busy and short on time. One of the really challenging aspects of bullet journaling is how much time it takes, and so cutting off any time helps a ton. The habits I chose to include this month are exercise, self-care, no spend, and bullet journaling. I love habit trackers because they are a great way to hold yourself accountable for getting tasks done, And at the end of the month, I can easily see which tasks have been turned into well-adopted habits and which tasks need a little bit more time to get fully integrated into my routine. To fill up the rest of the space, I did another quote page that says, "Your mind is a garden, your thoughts are the seeds, you can grow flowers or you can grow weeds." This is another shout out to neuroplasticity and DNRS. The brain is constantly changing and creating new neural networks, whether we like it or not, and so it's important to be mindful and intervene when possible. By directing your thoughts mindfully and with positivity, you can make incredible changes in your brain. The weekly spread for this month is by far the simplest that I have done up to this point, but I still really like it. It's minimalistic and cute with pops of color, and this may very well be the setup that I turn to during the school year since it's so easy and quick. Even though I'm not going to have as much time for filming this semester, I will definitely still be bullet journaling and making art when I can. My posts on YouTube will be sporadic, but in the meantime, you can always follow me on Instagram at Inspired Productivity to check out my latest artwork and bullet journal flip-throughs. Thank you so much for watching. Creating this channel has been so rewarding and fun. I'm really glad that I started this, and I look forward to uploading as much as I can with school in the upcoming year. Stay safe and healthy out there. See you soon.